Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. The New World Plunder progression event as well as two surprisingly good sales just went live. As always, you can find timestamps to jump to those parts that interest you the most, and we're gonna jump right into the progression event. Thank you again for sharing the list, Piero. All the way to level 7 we actually can get as free-to-play players without boosting the multiplayer, so that is very good. I hope that the data doesn't change again like in the last event. Apparently that happened, so I hope that the points by the time you see the video are still the same. So let's see, the points in total that we need is 141, and we will already receive a planned rack with 8 slots, so that is very good, and the rack itself has 10% bonus. Also we get the Bitfoot already upgraded on level 4 here as a free-to-play player with 700k in mining power and almost 2% bonus power. 3-hour booster, which is fairly useless at the moment, but it's nice to see that we can get those boosters inside of progression events as free-to-play players all the way on the top, because in the future when the new boosters arrive where we can like wake up the hamsters and stuff, it's gonna be really cool to see those ones here on the lower levels, so we have a chance to acquire them without spending the roller token basically. Then we have here level 4 Dragon's Breath. This one's also fairly good with 340k in mining power and 1.6% bonus power, and another Bitfoot here on level 3. That's already a tier 3 merged miner with 260p in power and 1%, as well as some roller token all the way here on level 1. That is what I would recommend you would aim for, and anything higher than level 7 here, I think you need the multiplier already, because this is going to be quite impossible by only playing games. But if you would happen to get all of the stuff down here, you get some really crazy mining machines. You get the Bitfoot another time, so you could merge it in the future to tier 5, and the tier 5 Bitfoot you also get on level 14 another time, so you could make this a tier 6 version, and on level 5 it already has 1.8p in mining power and almost 3% bonus power, so this is a very good miner. You get also the miner. This one is 1p in power and 1%, not such a great miner, but at least you get it basically for free along the road to the main reward down here, which is a new miner that they released today. And also you get the ham ops. By now probably a lot of people already have the ham ops at least one time. It has been inside of the recent events quite a lot of times already as a reward, but it has 8p in power and 4.5% bonus power, so even if you don't need it anymore you could keep it for a burning event, so this is also very good. It's a very strong miner. Also the 2 neon down here on rank number 16 is very good with 6p and 4.4% bonus power. American Empire, same thing, super strong machine. We have the yellow Emperor already on tier 5. This is completely crazy, guys. It has almost 4% bonus power and 9p in mining power base talking, so that's crazy. And here we get another ham ops, and you could now merge it to tier 2 basically, or you throw it inside of a burning event into the oven to get a lot of points. So basically you have like a lot of choices now with this kind of progression event, because we are getting this miner so many times. Then we have the Ham Quistadors, and this one is a new miner they released today. 37p in base power, but only 2.5% bonus power. As a main reward, I think the bonus power could have been a little bit higher, but overall I think that the base power is very good and it's super high, and you should basically try to get all the way to level 21, so that in the future you could make this a tier 2 version if you wanted to. And if you get all of the rewards, including the Hems Quistadors, then now you have 119p in base power, and this time only 26% bonus power. So you can already see that this progression event is focusing more on base power, which is not a bad thing actually. For most new player or beginner player, I also recommend only basically trying to push your base power as high as you can, and then later in the late game try to focus more on the bonus power. Also this time, as you can see here, we need only 23 million points compared to like 40 million that we need usually. So this is a very good progression event, base power talking, and more focused on those lower accounts, I would say. Another thing ongoing is the Unreal Champion sale, and this one is completely crazy, and I need to refresh the page again because I don't know if the price is now finally stable. 269 Dogecoin seems to be the final price. They have been changing this a couple times because something went wrong when they released the sale, and oh boy, this sale is super good, guys. The first sale here, you get the miner already on tier 4 times merged, so you can make this a tier 6 version. That's why it's called Unreal Champions package basically. And also you get 2 epic fans and 1 legendary fan, and this package costs 269 Dogecoin, but you also can purchase the package down here for a lot less Dogecoin, but excluding the parts. And basically what I think about this sale is that if you have a lot of Dogecoin at the moment but not so many roller token, then you technically can purchase the first package here and then make this a tier 6 version relatively cheap. As you can see here, you get those parts, all of them that you would need, and it's not a lot, but you would need to now only pay the merging fee with 1 roller token here 2 times, and this one with 2.5 roller token, and then you have a total of 4.5 roller tokens spent and 269 of the Dogecoins. And if you now would go for this package here 2 times, let's say, because you wanted to make this a tier 6 version, the Unreal one, then now you of course have 32 times the base miner, and then you will need to merge all of the miners like the tier 2 version 16 times, the next one 8 times, and so on until you reach all the way to the top on tier 6. And this is gonna cost you a lot more roller token, but now a lot less of the Dogecoins. So what I did is basically purchasing this package here 3 times and merged the miner already 1 time to tier 6 and 1 time, as you can see here, to level 5. So this is what I did. I basically had a lot of roller token. I spent less Dogecoin now in this case because also honestly I didn't had enough to purchase the bigger package here. So the choice is yours, guys. All of the 4 deals are really good actually because they are very cheap at the moment. So if you have Dogecoin from mining lately, then you can purchase like the big one. And as I said, if you have less Dogecoin but way more roller token, then you could potentially go for this one. Both deals are very good, and even this package, if you wanted to make only a tier 3 version, is very good, guys. Here again the overview of what it would cost you. It's very inexpensive to merge also. We have the end of the season now anyway, so you need to spend your season tokens at some point because in 3 days from now they're gonna be deleted from here, and you need to spend all of them until that happens basically, otherwise you will just waste them. So why not just purchase those fans now and just merge this thing to the higher tier if you have the Dogecoin. So that's basically what I did, and maybe who knows, we get another sale in the next 1 or 2 days, which is like this one, the Skullspur. This one is insanely good as well, and funny enough it uses your fans as well to merge it. So basically now you could invest your season tokens into merging the actual sale that we have here with the Champions belt, as well as the next sale, which costs you only 1 roller token per copy for the Skullspur because it also uses fans. So basically what you can do is purchase this as many times as you have roller token left after you purchase the Champions belt first, because this one is the better deal basically. And if you happen to have roller token left, you invest the rest into this one, and then you purchase as many of the parts needed from your season tokens. You don't go to the marketplace at this point, you just spend your season token into this. You have now 2 really good offers which you can actually craft into higher tiers and boost your mining power. So this is very good, guys, and it's lately happened a lot of times where the sales have been really trashy, and it's nice to see this for a change where we have 2 really good sales overlapping. So either of the sales, whichever you prefer. If you have Dogecoin, purchase this one, merge it. This is the better one. If you have a lot of roller token, go for this one and merge it to the next tiers. But anyway, point is you need to spend your season tokens, so don't forget about that, guys. Another thing ongoing is a crafting offer, and this time we can get the Synctronic for a very low price, as well as the Speedster 9000 and also the Polar Lumina, and both of those ones come already merged on tier 2. 2 out of the 3 are actually resellable in the marketplace, which is always a good sign, and the last one is unfortunately not sellable. Also it's quite expensive as far as I can see here. You need 1 of the legendary fans, which is not such a big deal at the moment, but you need 4 roller token merging price and 5 of these blueprints. We didn't get blueprints ever since the last burning event, I think, so those ones can become quite costly now that we had so many good crafting offers with those. So I'd recommend, if you have a lot of blueprints left now, to maybe either resell them or consider to craft this one. But if you don't have blueprints left anymore from that burning event, then I don't think I can recommend purchasing them now and craft this miner, at least not if you don't have an infinite amount of roller token. If you have quite a lot of them, then now you would basically need to decide in between these 2 really good sales or the Polar Lumina, and I think at that point the best thing to do is just make the calculations of how much roller token you have, go into the actual storage here and check out what level you can achieve, and then you need to make the decision into crafting this one or basically merging the landing sale Skullspur, or getting this one with Dogecoin and merge this one into the higher tiers. You have now 3 things that are very good ongoing, and then we have another thing which is not so great. That is the New World race, and this one is a pay to win race basically, where you only get points by purchasing Roller token. But what is interesting about this race is that you see here those golden fans. So tomorrow when this race ends, a lot of people gonna flood the market again with those yellow fans here, and you need the yellow fans in all of the merges that are ongoing at the moment. And that's probably the reason why this one got more expensive here. And also, as you can see here, you need only one, which actually you get inside of the package as well. But if you wait it out a little bit with the merge, then at some point tomorrow when this race ends, you can craft your stuff into the higher tiers at a little bit discounted price. So that is what this race is good for, actually, not participating in it, but just waiting until it ends and people dump their parts. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I see you in the next one. Bye!